Hi everyone, Bella here from the Pandemic Parent Project. So today I'm just going to go over how to make some of these apps more accessible to you. So for example, we can have Google Classroom, Zoom, Epic Books, a bunch of different apps. We can actually just have them right here in our bar at the bottom of our screen that follows us to the desktop and on the browser. So it's really accessible, really easy to get to. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go down here to something called the Play Store. Go ahead and click on the Play Store. And then this is where you can search for any apps. So up here, I'm going to search for Google Classroom. And we have it right here. I'm going to go ahead and install. What's going to be really nice about this is that instead of having to go onto the browser each time and typing in Google Classroom, I can quite literally just click on the app and it should have all of my stuff loaded and logged in. So it kind of saves some parent logging in time, which is something we definitely appreciate. So I'm going to go ahead and click open. Great, so now we see it at the bottom of our bar. And so it's asking get started. I'm going to go ahead on our student account. And because I was already signed in on the browser, it kind of just loaded it for me. But otherwise, it might ask you to sign in again, which is totally okay. So right here, I already have that interface that we saw on the browser. And right here is the Pandemic Parent Project. So that would be the class. So something else I want to show you really fast. If you take two fingers and you touch your touchpad, whatever you might use to select something, just go ahead and tap right there. And then a little menu pops up with all of those different options. So that this is where you would go if you want to uninstall something, but also if you want to pin it. So I'm going to go ahead and press pin. And notice how it kind of moved Google Classroom over a little bit. This means it's going to stay there until I decide to unpin it. So if you want to unpin it, you would do the same thing. Take your two fingers or whatever you use to select, tap, and then you would click unpin or uninstall again. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same for, go ahead and do the same for Zoom. So I would come here, back to my Google Play Store, press install, and then I would go through the same process. There's also so many other apps on the Google Play Store. For example, if your student's teacher uses Epic Books or Kahoot or some of those other applications, you can actually do the same thing and install those and pin them on your bar, which is incredible because it saves so much parent time, so much logging in time. Your child could just open their Chromebook and just see it at the bottom, and they'll remember that logo and be pretty self-sufficient in doing that. So I'm going to go ahead and open it. Of course, it's bringing me to probably a login page. Awesome. So this is where I would sign in, sign up, join a meeting. Now, if I just close out, this down here would actually go away. So we don't want this to go away. So that's why we're going to do that. Two tap, pin, and now it's going to be there permanently. So I'm going to go ahead and exit out. And let me just show you really fast some of the other applications that are on here. So unfortunately, Class Dojo is not on the Google Play Store. There's some guides for it, which might be, a different way of just kind of helping us navigate. But something that's really popular for a lot of teachers, Khan Academy Kids, I'm sorry, misspeaking. Khan Academy Kids, Seesaw, if your school uses that, Go Noodle, Kahoot. These are all things that you might hear coming up in the next few weeks. Epic Books, Brain Pop. So just so you know, these things are here. Remind and Flipgrid, Scratch Junior. You're able to do the same thing that we just did with those other things and just kind of keep them in this bar. So I hope this was helpful for you all and can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye.